Right, but it was a very disappointing draw yesterday for Manchester United against Fulham. These are going to be the five things we learnt from the game. Um, the first thing I want to start off with, don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into it now. The first thing, Ruben Amorim got it wrong. I think on Ruben Amorim's perspective, you have to look at some of the decisions that he's made in the game. I think Ruben did get it wrong. I think the first half, yes, first 15 were brilliant. Then Fulham slowly got into the game. United kind of phased out. But again, listen, I thought some of the decisions that he made in the game were very, very poor. For example, keeping on Bruno Fernandes as long as he did. Bruno is one of my favourite players, but I think everyone could understand that he needed to be subbed off. I think his performance was nowhere near good enough, and again, it lacked that quality, intensity. And Bruno talked about the penalty, and he said how kind of the referee getting involved in apologise, upset him. But at the end of the day, he's got to score the penalty. Maybe that did get into his head a little bit. Amorim said that Bruno had a lot of responsibility. You could tell he was upset in the game. So I don't understand why he didn't take him off. I think that was very clear and obvious that he should have done that. I think Amorim keeping him on for as long as he did was a bit of a weird decision, if I'm being honest. I think keeping on Casemiro for as long as he did, but again, he did come off. I think changing two of your back three in the last minutes of the game and not bringing on Kobbie Mainoo as well as Xerxes as well. Now, Xerxes, again, you might understand why he's not match fit, but Kobbie Mainoo definitely is. Now, that's 2 games now where Mainoo's got no minutes, and Amorim has said he's fighting for that position with Bruno. But if he's not going to be willing to take off Bruno, the future of Kobbie Mainoo at United isn't looking great. And I think Amorim really has to kind of put his bias aside and his favouritism, because again, that has cost managers before. Favouritism, it's not a good thing, and it doesn't make any sense why you would favourite players. But yeah, listen, Bruno should have came off. I feel sorry for Mainoo because he should have got on the pitch. Now the second thing, how did we not score from open play? Is something I want to talk about. The goal, it should have been the goal that United scored. It was just a lucky set piece, really. A great ball in from Mbeumo. But how did we not, like, Cunha hit the post? I mean, Cunha should have had 2, really. I mean, that one brilliant ball for Bayindir. That one beautiful touch, and he should have scored that. And also the one where he hit the post. There were so many chances in that game. Ahmad had like a snapshot. Maguire had one from the header. Obviously, Bruno missed a penalty. Like, the fact that we only scored 1 goal isn't concerning, because we did have chances. I mean, again, we have to be more clinical with the chances. I think Amorim said that goals will come. We are creating chances. We had a lot of big chances against Arsenal. A lot of big chances yesterday against Fulham. So hopefully the goals will start to come. I mean, the chances are definitely there. The likes of Cunha and Mbeumo, Mount, they were linking up very, very well. Number 3, Cunha's excellence again. I mean, every time he's impressed. Like, his performance yesterday was fantastic. And listen, personally, I don't like him being operated as the number 9. But again, he had a very, very good performance. He should have scored 2 goals. But his overall mentality, his quality and his work rate is unbelievable. And I think he had a very, very good game. And I think for Ruben Amorim, he's a perfect signing. The only thing he didn't get yesterday was a goal. But you can see he's a massive upgrade on what we had last season. Him and Mbeumo, to be honest. So I think you can see the way Amorim speaks about him. He had a very, very good performance. And again, listen, Fulham are a tricky side, but he put the work in, he put the effort in. And yeah, some of his like flicks and touches are unbelievable. So yeah, ultimately, very, very happy with Cunha. Now, number 4, right wing back worry. I think Ahmad couldn't really get into the game as much as you want him to. I think that would be a concern. Again, he's still learning his connection with Mbeumo. With Cunha and kind of Dorgu, they had time to build their relationship during pre-season. Right from the first game, really. Whereas Ahmad and Mbeumo, they didn't really have as much time. So hopefully that's something that comes with time. I think Ahmad defended well and his work rate was magnificent. But again, in the attacking phase, I still think he's the better right wing back for United. But again, his development will only come with time. I thought when Delo came on, I mean, I don't know what he was doing. Like, just didn't look confident at all. He gave the ball away for the goal. He didn't track his runners. Like, again, Bayindir again ain't going to save it, which I thought Bayindir had an alright game, to be fair. On the goal, he couldn't do anything about it. From set pieces, again, he still does look like a problem. But other than that, I thought he had an alright game. He made some good saves early on in the game as well. So, yeah, happy with that. But on that situation, I think Dalot just struggled, and so did Ahmad. So something needs to happen there. Again, I think it's all about rhythm and timing. and I think hopefully that will come. Now, the fifth and final thing I want to talk about, Euro. Sorry, how have I not brought up Lenny Euro? I mean, his performance yesterday was unreal. Defensively, he's just one of the best, and I think he's so underrated. Listen, he's 19. He had a kind of a difficult start, we would say, to his United career, picking up that big injury that kept him out for about 3 months. But ever since that, listen, he's had a few tests. To Lamana was probably the biggest one. But again, he's come off that fantastically well, and I'm very, very happy to see what he can do this season. It's a big season for him. He's a definite star on that right-hand side. And again, it begs to think the question, like, where's Masraoui going to fit? Because I think he's someone that has to start in the back three. But sure, De Ligt doing very, very well. You got Maguire, Aiden, Heaven there. So there are definitely options, which is a good thing. But Lenny Euro is fantastic. His performance yesterday was unreal. Defensively on the ball, he's so good. He made that one brilliant last-ditch tackle, which again we've seen before. His recovery pace is fantastic. And all in all, he had a very, very good game. So listen, there have been the 5 big takeaways. There's other things as well that we learned from the game. But I thought all in all, Amorim got it wrong. I think we should have won that game. And I think there were some just weird decisions, which I hope change, because I think Bruno should have came off. The fact that Ugarte is coming over, is coming on the pitch instead of Manu is very, very weird. But yeah, let's see what happens. Obviously, we have Grimsby on Wednesday, so we'll bring you all the content for that. But let me know your thoughts.